Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Isai. I post law school related videos, travel vlogs, and random videos. Today's video is going to be my last installment for my bar exam series, and we are going to be talking about my bar exam realizations and what ifs. Today's video is going to focus on the things I would have probably done again if I failed the bar exams, the things I would have probably changed, and my general realizations about the bar. So let's start first with the things I would have probably done again. Yung things that would have stayed or yon. Okay, so the first thing that I would do again is to wake up early in the morning. Naturally, I'm a morning person. I wake up usually at 8 a.m., latest 10 a.m. They really highly suggest that every bar exam candidate wake up around 5 to 6 a.m. every morning so that your brain would be trained to think from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. because that's usually the time the bar exam is held in the Philippines. You have to have the routine of waking up early dahil kailangan mo. Yun lang yun. The second thing I would have done again is not to stress myself out too much. I'm so against overdoing anything. Okay? So, I'm an advocate of the study and life balance. Kasi if you stress yourself out too much with studying, you're just gonna get burnt out. So, I'm against that. Okay? I know myself enough to have this kind of pace. Ayoko nung masyadong mabilis or like I'm cramming stuff in my mind. I want to take it slow. Parang slow quality reading ako. I'm more for that than you fast tapos ma-quantity. No. I'm all about really understanding what I'm reading. The third thing I would have probably done again is to give myself a break. May kasabihan nga, diba? Work when you work, play while you play. Again, in relation to the second thing I've mentioned about study-life balance, it's really important to take vacations. For me, dahil 8 to 5 every day, you're gonna get stressed. Alam mo yun, when you're reviewing for the bar exams, I think it's so different compared to when you're just reviewing for, let's say, a class in the evening or in the afternoon. Kasi usually you just study and then may something. But when you're reviewing for the bar exams, usually you're just alone. Ikaw lang eh. Alam mo yun? Tapos you have a book or your notes or whatever, and then sarili mong pagbabasa. Nakakasuya. Ano bang English term ng nakakasawa? I don't know the English term for that. Pero para if you keep on doing the same thing over and over again every single day, diba? So that's why you need vacations. So give yourself a break every now and then. Okay. Fourth thing I would have probably done is to stay away from stressful people / toxic people / negative people who had no place in my life. There are some exam candidates, you're probably your friends who are taking the bar exam at the same time you are gonna be taking the bar exams. Or some people na, alam mo yun, mga classmates, acquaintance na magte-take din ng bar. Tapos, ang daming negative, ang daming sinasabi, distance yourself. Your exam candidate is already experiencing so much already. So, yung stress ng iba, wag mo nang kunin, wag mo nang akuin. Sarili mo muna, intindihin mo sa ngayon, okay? Next, the next thing that I would have probably done again is to hear mass as often as I can. As I've mentioned before, when I reviewed in UP, sa UP every day they have yung 12 noon na mass, I think, dun sa church chapel nila doon. So yun. Kasi hearing mass is really comforting and it makes you realize that there are so much more out there than just what you're experiencing. So, yun. pampakalma. It keeps you calm. It kept me calm. So, yeah. The sixth thing, and the last thing I would have probably done again is to use the books/reviewers I used during my 4th year classes/review classes. Okay, so now let's go to the changes I would have probably made if I failed the bar exams. The first thing I would have probably changed is to be less emotional. Sobrang emotional. From the start of review hanggang sa taking the bar exams itself, drama. Me. Sobrang drama. Hindi ko alam how I would have changed that. Probably focus. Alam mo yun, focusing my mind on the goal and not just focusing on what I felt. I feel like if I did that, I would have probably done better or yung focus ko mas maayos. So, just focus. Wag na yung sa emotion, okay? Focus on the goal. The second thing I would have probably changed is to focus na naman tayo. Focus more on my Waterloo during the bar review. Yes, I agree. Syempre, ako nagsulat yan, dapat mag-agree ako, diba? Kasi, I noticed that during the bar review, since I loved a certain subject, I gave my time to that subject, or to those subjects, like Rem, mercantile law, at saka political law. However, for my Waterloo, ay nako, parang mamaya na yung ganun. I kept on procrastinating sa mga Waterloo ko. I would really highly suggest that if you're gonna take the bar exam, start reviewing yung mga Waterloo nyo. Give more time to that, or to those subjects. Okay. The third thing I would have probably changed is sleep. Saturday night of the bar exams. Yung first Saturday, as I've mentioned, during the bar, I wasn't able to sleep properly. Siguro mga 1 to 2 hours lang. Kasi parang there's a feeling that you want to still study kahit na wala ka rin naman talagang maa-absorb na. So rest is really important for the bar. You have to have enough sleep to function kasi it's draining yung bar. It's physically draining, mentally draining, emotionally draining. So getting enough sleep prior to taking it really helps. Okay. The last, definitely not the least, something that I would have changed is to not use new materials. Okay, for some subjects, I tried to use new materials and mas nalilito ko kasi if you use new materials during the review, I feel like hindi mo pa alam yung layout. You don't know the layout of the book or the reviewer or whatever notes you're gonna be studying. So there's gonna be an adjustment period to familiarizing yourself with that material. So it's better to use something that you have previously used for your law school review and just stick to that if you know that updated pa naman yung notes na yon. So for the last part, my realizations. First, 80 to 90% of what you will remember will be those you discussed/studied in law school. Totoo yan. Parang habang nagbabasa ka nga talaga ng questions, while you're reading the questions, the things that will go through your mind are the things that were discussed in law school. So, focus. Yung sinasabi nila na reviewing for the bar exams starts on the first day you enter law school. That's so true. I just realized that during the bar exams. Sad, pero that's true. So, focus. If you're still in law school, give it your all. Okay, my second realization is that last-minute tips are really helpful. Siguro this is somehow controversial kasi some schools do not have LMTs or last-minute tips. Pero in my experience, specifically in tax, lalo na dun sa mga subjects with specific things you really need to remember, like dates, details, percentages, yung mga ganon. For me, sobrang nakatulong yung last-minute tips for tax. Kasi parang, oh my gosh, ito yung nabasa ko and it helped. Really helped. The third realization is something I've mentioned actually during my very first law school tips video, that the bar exams, just like law school, is 50% studying smart and 50% luck. First off, who would have thought that Justice Natura will be the political law examiner? 'Di ba? Parang I've been talking about Justice Natura being my political law reviewer during my law school days, and he became the examiner. Parang the first exam, parang familiar yung pagkakasulat ng questions, and then when the bar exam results came out, it was Justice Natura, diba? My last realization for the bar exams is that you really have to choose their professors, especially during the last year in law school or your review year, yung mga review classes na lang iti-take mo. Why? Because it's your last chance to experience someone really explaining something in detail. So kung you're gonna be in your last year in law school, or if you're just starting out law school, alalahanin yun na yung terror professors, lalong na sa last year or during your review year, would really help you out sa bar exams. Okay, so again, that's it for today's video. I hope that this video was helpful. If it was, share your thumbs and give this video a big fat thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I'll see you again soon. TTYL. Bye!